Well, hey everyone. This is the first time you guys have been here before I have because I was able to schedule this one. But then I wasn't on time. So how are we all doing tonight? So for those of you who didn't see on Instagram, Marvel was posting a lot about the fact that tonight, which is some NBA important thing, if you were on the Loki live stream last night on Jack's channel over at Fanatic Films, you know I don't know that much about basketball. I really don't. I couldn't tell you if it's the finals, if it's just an already important series that's going on. But basically, there was a post today from Disney, Marvel, I think it even got retweeted on the Loki Instagram, that they're going to be dropping a new Shang-Chi trailer during the NBA countdown on ESPN tonight, which all makes sense because if you didn't know, Disney owns ESPN. So we are waiting for that. I am not actually watching the NBA countdown program. I know one of my favorite Bulldog alumni, Maria Taylor, is the host of that show, or at least on it regularly. Again, I don't know very much. I like sports, but yeah. So the program I found was supposed to start at 8. Aiden over here is saying it's a whole hour program, which hello, Aiden. Thank you for being here. So I didn't know that. I thought it was a 30-minute program. So we may be on here longer than I thought, but I just figured tonight we're going to experiment with the free time I have to live stream. And what I'm going to try to do is behind you, where my light is set up, is I have my normal camera that I would use to film reactions. And it's all set up. So when the trailer does drop, I'll share my screen on here so we can all watch it together. If you guys want, you can obviously click off and come back here afterwards so we can discuss it. But I'll just film a little video, and then when I get off live tonight, I will edit that and put that up so that's a more shareable version than the live stream. But if you've ever done live streaming before, you can know it's a little addictive and it's kind of fun to do. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So for anyone new, I would love if you subscribed. If you liked this video, obviously I'm not going to push it that much because you can do what you want. You can do totally what you want. But I would definitely love to have you. And I'm super excited to be talking about Shang-Chi because if you guys don't know, I did a trailer reaction for the first teaser that came out, and it was really exciting because I feel like it was something totally different, but also felt kind of like Iron Man 3 vibes, which obviously Iron Man 3 has the notoriously bad rendition of the Mandarin, which will now be fixed in Shang-Chi, and I'm really excited to have that. So anyways, like I said, it's going to be a little bit of an experimental stream. Can't promise everything's going to go perfect, but I can't promise we're going to talk about Shang-Chi or anything else you guys want to talk about. Also, hopefully I was not sharing my screen that entire time. I'm honestly not sure. I don't know. I've never done the share screen before on StreamYard. Okay. Alex is here. Alex, how are you? How are you doing? When does the trailer drop? So I don't know the time. We're winging it. We are going to be on this live until it drops, and then we're going to try to figure out when we can hit it. I have the Marvel Entertainment channel pulled up right on the side here. You guys can't see it yet, but I will share it when the trailer does drop. But that's what we're waiting for. Aiden, thanks so much for dropping by, and I can't wait to see you later in another live stream. Also, for those of you who are subscribed to the channel, I did a community. I'm out of breath because I ran out the stairs. That is how poorly I have lung capacity. It's embarrassing. But and I'm talking too fast, and I had 2 cups of coffee today, which I'm realizing is not, I can't do it. I can't do 2 cups of coffee. But no, for everyone asking, it hasn't dropped yet that I'm aware of. I literally have the Marvel Entertainment page. I'm going to periodically refresh it, and obviously I'm sure some of you will get a notification from Marvel Entertainment. I know I will when it drops. So it has not dropped yet. It's supposed to drop during NBA Countdown on ESPN. But we'll be here for a while. According to Aiden, it's an hour-long program, so we're going to be here for a while. Oh, totally got sidetracked. I did a community post today to ask you guys if you preferred High School Musical, the series, which drops Fridays, and I do episode reviews if you're interested. If I should do the short little 5 to 8 minute long edited review, which takes me, a while to film and a while to edit, or do I do a live stream like last week, or do I kind of do a combo of both? And I think I've come to the decision of, with the help of some people who are my brainstorming squad for my YouTube stuff, I've come to the decision that I think I'm going to do the normal edited episode review tomorrow, like after I watch it sometime in the morning. And then later in the weekend, probably Sunday, I will do another live stream and I'll have a time for you guys and it will be like pre-slated like this kind of was. And so yeah, so that's how I'm going to play it, just because I think it's a little too much to do both the same day. And I don't want to be on live stream and be talking about it and spoil it for any of you guys, because I would hate if that happened to me. So I wouldn't want to do that to you. Okay, let's get to some of you guys. You guys are all in the chat. You guys are so awesome. This is so exciting. Has it dropped? No, it has not yet. It is going to be dropping soon. Again, I'll refresh the page every time someone asks, but no, right now on the Marvel Entertainment YouTube channel, which is where they drop all their trailers, the latest thing is the Sylvie clip that went up today in regards to Loki. Zoe Crawford says, definitely excited for this film. Me too. I'm really stoked. I didn't really think much of this film because honestly, if you watch my trailer reaction, you know I did not know much about The Legend of the Ten Rings or Shang-Chi in general or anything from the comics about him. So not knowing too much, I wasn't super excited right off the bat. But as soon as I saw that teaser trailer, I was like, this is going to be awesome. And I'm so psyched to go see it. So that brings us to our next question. Are you most excited for Black Widow or Shang-Chi? Flaming Bricks ask. I think I've talked about this a little bit on other live streams. I used to be very much the kind of person that like wrote out all the dates of things that are happening, which I guess I still kind of do. But I would then be more excited for certain things that are coming out later and almost miss the things that are coming out sooner because my focus would be on something else later. And then if it didn't live up to my expectation, then it'd kind of be like a flop, which would stink. Sorry, I'm fixing something on my, nope, that was the wrong thing. Okay, apologies there. I think Black Widow is what I'm more excited for, mainly because if I had to give an honest answer of like content and not the timing of when they come out, I know Yelena Belova is who Florence Pugh is going to be playing in the Black Widow film. We're going to see her in Black Widow. We're going to see Julia Louis-Dreyfus, I think is confirmed, as Val Contessa, the character that was in Falcon and Winter Soldier. And then that link of Yelena Belova, who will also be in the Hawkeye series, means that after Black Widow, we can expect, I think, Spider-Man trailers and also stuff for Hawkeye, which, as I've said previous times, is the show I am single-handedly most excited for out of everything. I'm loving Loki right now, but if I had to say Black Widow, I'd be more excited for. I'm excited for Shang-Chi, Alex says, because it has a lot of inspiration of Bruce Lee, Ip Man, and Jackie Chan. I think it's going to be a really awesome movie. I think the elements of mixed martial arts and all that kind of fighting style is just going to make for a really unique experience. And I'm really excited to see, Jack and I talked about this last night in the Loki lives, not to plug those again, but we do them every week. So if anyone's interested in watching, that would be awesome. But we love that I love in phase 4 of the MCU, how things are becoming more specific and the franchises are more distinguishable. So yes, they may follow like a story or narrative pattern because a lot of movies do. It's really hard to come up with something original nowadays. And I'm not saying that as like, oh, let them do whatever they want, but I'm just saying like a lot of stuff's been done. But I am excited to see like each specific director's take on all of these different properties. What am I hoping to see in the trailer? 123 Walk fan says. Well, I think I'm interested to see a little bit more of the dynamic between how Shang-Chi's life has been set up from him being trained as a young boy by his father, the Mandarin, and see exactly what the conditions of him becoming, like what is it that prompts him to, his father says in a voiceover in the first teaser, like, you had your life, like I gave you 10 years, like now you have to come work for me sort of situation. And so I'm interested to see like what are the things that are prompting that, like who is opposing the 10 rings that the Mandarin now needs his son to fight on his side, or what kind of things like that. I got my Black Widow tickets for opening night. That is super exciting. I have not gotten mine yet. And I think the only reason I haven't gotten them yet is I'm not sure exactly like what my schedule is going to be that weekend. I'm hoping to see it opening night. And I don't know. The last few times I've been in theaters, there hasn't been that many people there. So it makes me feel like I should still be good for Black Widow. But I also don't want to be like screwed out of a ticket, you know? So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Okay, let's see. What if they show Omega Red? I will be honest with you, gaming fan, and everyone here. I don't know who Omega Red is. If you guys want to fill me in and educate me in this stream, I would love that. That would mean so much to me if you guys could help me out with that, just because you guys in the comments single-handedly inform me on more things because you're able to cut through the amount of information online about a subject and give me like what I need to know, which I love the MCU, but I don't want to be totally ignorant to the comics, but I also don't have the desire necessarily to like parse through all the comics. So if you guys want to fill me in on who Omega Red is, or anybody that I should know and have prior knowledge about for Shang-Chi, please let me know. It'd be greatly appreciated. And I'm sure we'll help other people in the stream too. Chad, what is up? I was just watching your Loki episode 3 review. Thank you so much, Chad. I really appreciate that. Like I said, guys, I do Loki reviews weekly. So those come out on Wednesdays. I do Loki streams over at the Fanatic Films channel. I'm saying this so I can get it all off my chest and I don't have to repeat it later in the stream. I do Loki lives on Wednesday nights, usually around 9-ish, depends on when Jack gets off work, with Jack over at Fanatic Films. He is fantastic. If you guys are here and you've never heard of him, please go check out his channel. Leave him a couple likes or subscribe if you feel so inclined. And then on Fridays, I do High School Musical, the series reviews. If you can't tell, I'm a pretty big Disney Plus fan. So that's kind of where my focus is with those. But thank you so much for watching it, Chad. Daniel asked, do you toast bread before putting peanut butter on, or no need? This is a great question. So I love peanut butter on my toast. That is like my go-to breakfast thing because it's super easy. You can eat it when you're on your way to class, which if you're a university student, you know that you got to have quick breakfast sometimes. And so I definitely do toast with peanut butter on it as opposed to like toast with butter. Not that I don't love toast with butter. If I'm going to lounge in bed and like watch TV in the morning and drink my coffee, I'm going to do that. But if I'm on the run, toast it with peanut butter so I get a little bit of protein. And I don't really eat like peanut butter sandwiches or bread with peanut butter on it any other time. So in other situations, no, I guess, but it's kind of like non-applicable. But that's a great question. Gaming Fan says there were rumors that Omega Red and other mutants are in the tournament. So I am assuming there's a tournament going on which makes sense now thinking of the fight scenes from the initial teaser for Shang-Chi, that there's a tournament and there's other mutants. That's really interesting. I'm definitely really curious. Let me ask you guys a question. When do you think Marvel is fully going to integrate or like hard integrate the X-Men into the MCU? We know it's coming. We know we have all this multiverse stuff that we've got to kind of parse through before we probably get there. But depending on your theories about the MCU, I'm sure certain people are going to show up before others. Like they're not just going to be in mass. Like, oh, okay, X-Men, Charles Xavier, they're all here, blah, blah, blah. And I also feel like they will, before they do stuff like Wolverine and the more well-known X-Men who have already had movies and things like that, they'll do a little bit more lesser known to purely cinematic Marvel fans. Flaming Brick said, you're so nice. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Chad's theory is that Omega Red will not show up in the trailer. We will see. We'll see here, guys. We'll all watch it together. Mark, the trailer, we don't know when it's coming out. It is coming out sometime after 8 today during the NBA countdown. I've been informed that that is an hour-long program on ESPN. And so sometime in the next hour, we're going to get a notification and see that it's out. And for those of you who are wondering, I keep refreshing my page just every couple of seconds so that we know that we're not going to miss it. Okay, lost my place. Chad asks, am I going to see Black Widow in theaters? 100% I'm going to. Potentially, depending on how I like it in theaters, would potentially consider getting the premiere access on Disney Plus, because if I understand the premiere access on Disney Plus now properly, you have it, I think, for a good portion of time to then like rewatch whenever you want. So depending on how much I like it, I would potentially do that as opposed to going and seeing it in theaters again, because, a theater ticket is probably going to run like $12-15 just as an individual, depending on IMAX, 3D, whatever, which I am willing to pay for that to see it in theaters. So we'll see. I'm not saying hardcore, but I definitely am not planning to watch it on Disney Plus first time. Definitely planning to go to the theater. What do I think will happen in episode 4 and following episodes of Loki? Well, in the new clip that Marvel released, which as you can see, if you're on the Marvel Entertainment YouTube channel, is the top video, or the latest video. It's a clip of Sylvie. And in the thing, you see, which I'm just going to do a quick spoiler warning. For those of you, I'm talking about a clip that's on the Marvel YouTube channel. So if you've seen the last episode of Loki, it's not necessarily a spoiler, but if you haven't seen this clip, I just don't want anyone to run into it. This is your warning. Now it's over. Okay, so the clip shows Sylvie walking through a portal, like drenched, as if it started raining on her, as if she'd had to like swim through a river, just fully drenched. And it looks like she's being taken back to the TVA as a prisoner. So with kind of the way the last episode ended, which again, I'm not going to spoil it, I feel like they're going to end up at the TVA. Not really that surprising. But my number one theory at this point is that, one, from last week's or yesterday's episode, they'll be saved by other Loki variants who will then be tracked down by TVA agents and brought all back to the TVA, allowing us time for that President Loki clip that we keep seeing in the trailers and all that kind of stuff. So that is my prediction. I'm really trying to parse, like, if I have true theories versus just guessing things. Oh, spoilers are over. If anyone's back or muted, spoilers are over. You can count this waving sign as spoilers are over. I just don't want to get too deep into it because we all know what happened with WandaVision. I loved WandaVision, but I think was a little let down by the ending because of how much I overhyped it in my head, which, yeah, that stinks. But that's what I'm trying to avoid a little bit. Mark says, I hope Taskmaster lives up to his comic book counterpart. I do too. So again, like I said, I'm not a comic book expert, so I'm not claiming to be. I'm not claiming to have the fully right information about any of this stuff. But I have played about 20 or 30 minutes of the Avengers game with Kamala Khan, and Taskmaster is kind of one of the main villains in the game, at least the first portion. And I think as a character and have his qualities as a villain of being able to mimic any fighting style, be able to take anyone on, the more he fights you, the better he gets. That is such an interesting concept for a villain and perfect for a situation like Black Widow, where don't really have superpowers. You're just kind of super abled gymnast assassin chick, which is awesome. But you like a Black Widow character can't go up against Thanos without more powerful people. You know what I mean? But she can go up against someone like a Taskmaster who she kind of just has to outsmart or outwit by getting to the top of the organization who's controlling him, which there is a clip from the trailer where like someone's saying like bring them home or something. And so I assume that's whoever's controlling Taskmaster in charge of him. Are you excited for James Gunn's Suicide Squad? Did you watch the new trailer? Well, for those of you who are new here, there's a lot of you in this stream, which thank you all for being here. I am not a huge DC fan. I love Marvel, and a lot of the DC stuff that I like is, like, I love the Snyder Cut. I thought that was great. I really loved Joker. I really love the Dark Knight trilogy. But I don't like Birds of Prey or Aquaman or the second half of Wonder Woman 1984. I'm not really a fan of those kind of things, and so I also didn't like the first Suicide Squad. And I know this is going to be completely different, and I know it's got new vibes, and I did like the trailer. I did like what the trailer presented. But I remember feeling the same way I feel about this trailer, which I haven't seen the one that dropped yesterday. No, I have not watched the new one. But I've watched the original one, the first one that came out. It feels like it has just slightly more extreme vibes than the first Suicide Squad, which I felt like was just a really weak version of Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I know James Gunn is the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's taken over that franchise for Marvel and is controlling it. So I am very interested to see what he does with Suicide Squad and how he makes it slightly different, because obviously the DC and that side of the DC has a way less family-friendly brand than Marvel, which is property of Disney. So I'm really interested to see what happens, but it's something that I could see myself missing opening weekend. Which I hate to admit, and it's stuff I don't want to miss out on, but I also hate making content about stuff I don't really care about because it just feels like bandwagoning, cannot speak. But yeah, so iffy with the excitement level. Hello, how are you? How are you, Enki? I don't think I'm saying that correctly, but hi. How are you? Am I watching Black Widow in theaters, Disney Plus, or both? I think theaters for now. potentially I would consider getting premiere access if I can rewatch it. Yeah. When do I think the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer comes out? Will it drop with the release of Black Widow? To me, that's the most likely place for it at this point. There's been a lot of rumors about, they want it to open, Sony wants it to open in front of Peter Rabbit. All that kind of stuff. I think it makes the most sense for it, honestly, to come out in front of Black Widow. I think, to me, that would make the most sense and would drive people that would drive a lot of people to, what am I trying to say? Drive a lot of people to go see it in theaters, making more box office revenue, which is why they waited and pushed it back a year. But I think that's the most likely place. If not, it will be the Monday after Black Widow. That is my prediction. Alex said, let's get Sasha's video some thumbs up. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Thank you. If you guys want to like the video, that does really help people to see my video. There's already a lot of you, and I can't see who's liking it. But yeah, if you could like it, I would really appreciate it. I still haven't gotten tickets for Black Widow or Fast 9. Neither have I. I am kind of waiting. I don't know. It's close enough now that I need to check my theater. I don't know. I'm not in a rush to see Fast 9. I haven't seen all of the other ones. I've seen F8, or Fast 8, Fate. Aiden, Omega Red is apparently a mutant. So someone from the X-Men universe who is rumored to be in Shang Chi. Sasha, I want to see Black Widow opening night, not because of crowds, but to avoid spoilers. Yes. Okay. So this was something Jack and I kind of got into last night on stream, was that I think that there's going to be a lot that comes out, and it's going to just be a dump, and people are not going to be as cautious about spoilers, which, it sucks because if you aren't able to see it that Thursday night per se, and you have to wait till Saturday to see it, it sucks because you could potentially have your movie experience ruined. But yeah, no, I wouldn't be super pumped about the crowds, but I'm hoping to avoid spoilers too. Flaming Bricks has got you guys. Omega Red is from the X-Men comics. He is a mutant. That is who he is. And Gaming Fan says, yes, he has tentacles for his arms. So I guess we'll see in this trailer tonight if he's in it. Will you make a live stream and Q&A for San Diego Comic-Con and for Spider-Man No Way Home? I'm sure I will do live streams. Guys, live streaming is something that I literally less than a month ago did not even consider really doing on my channel. And then I've been watching all my friends do it and been doing it with friends. And I was just like, you know what? This isn't as hard. And I'm definitely the kind of person that wants to perfect something before I actually do it. Sorry, everyone. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing the notification here. I usually like to have something ready to go before I put it out there. But I'm trying to get better at just putting things out there and just trying it and being okay if it's not perfect at first. It's definitely a struggle to get over. But I would love to do a Q&A for San Diego Comic-Con and talk to you guys about what's going on. Because if you guys don't know, well, you don't because I haven't talked about it. I have been binging Teen Wolf lately. And with that, there's a lot of cast panel videos that I've been watching from San Diego Comic-Cons of years past. And it's renewed in me the need that I had in middle school to go to San Diego Comic-Con. And I want to go so bad. This year is not something that would probably happen, but it's become a new dream of mine and bucket list thing for the future. So I'd love to do coverage of it here on the channel. And for sure, we'll be talking about Spider-Man a ton because I just know December is going to be a really exciting month for me for a lot of personal reasons. But additionally, with Spider-Man No Way Home, yeah, we're going to have to talk about it. Aiden is pumped for a High School Musical, the musical, the series tomorrow. So am I. I think this is going to be a really fun episode. Maybe not as much narrative information, but I'm just excited. It'll be a little bit more upbeat than the Loki episode we got this week, so I'm looking forward to that. The Emperor asked, how many European countries do I know? Well, I know a lot of them, and I won't get into all of them just because I feel like I could go for a long time, but we'd be sitting here for a long time. I have been to Italy and Greece before, which is super cool, and Montenegro, which is kind of in the Mediterranean Sea there. It's referenced in The Great Gatsby, which was super cool. That's my favorite book, if you guys didn't know, so to get to go there and see that, yeah. Okay, Aiden is saying, by the way, the teaser with NBA players in the trailer. So, well, I may have played myself. This may not be as important of a thing as I thought, but I'm just going off of the Instagram post that was there earlier. Kind of random question, 123 Rockfan says, but have you ever seen Run Lola Run? It's a German action film, very kinetic but artfully done, something I'd love to see the MCU do. I have to admit, I haven't seen it. My foreign film repertoire is not what it should be. I am very much unapologetically a rom-com, superhero, action type person. And so that is what I gravitate towards. So when I get around to these more like classic cinematic masterpiece type movies, that's definitely like what I'm trying to do more of and watch more of. I just don't always make it a priority. Okay. These are your guesses. Sorry, I'm so behind. We'll try to catch up. Everyone's guesses are around 2024 to 2025 for when the X-Men will be fully integrated into the MCU. 2025, 2025 or beyond, 2025. I would argue the same thing because I think in the next 5 years, Marvel is going to have to, they're very clearly setting up the Young Avengers in my opinion. And so I really feel like that is going to have to be established and then do more spin-offs of those as those characters grow and we learn to love them. There's future seasons of TV shows and seeing where that plays out. So I agree. I think it's going to be a long time, but I would not be surprised if someone like an Omega Red or different mutant characters started to appear in different Marvel properties in the next couple years, just to kind of prep for that. Even if it's just in like end credit scenes. I hope the Wolverine anthology series is true. And then Chad has a similar comment to Gaming Fan of I want X-Men soon, but I know Kevin Feige wants to give it time to breathe. Fantastic Four first. Yes. I agree. 2024-ish, 2025-ish, maybe 2026. Like, I think the later half of the 2020s is when we're going to have multiple franchises, or at that point, potentially the multiverse be like fully established to where we understand exactly where all of these work. But right now, we're just struggling to figure out kind of where everything is going to lay out and lay in the timeline and what's going to be most important. Secret Wars would be insane. I'm super excited for some of them, the Marvel TV shows that aren't specific to certain characters that we already have in the MCU. I'm super psyched to see, I believe Secret Wars is going to, there's Iron Wars, or I sound so uneducated right now. Let me just look this up. Hold on. So there's a couple TV shows, and I know there's one, War Machine is his name. Oh my gosh. War Machine TV show. There's Armor Wars, which is going to have Rhodey, and then there's Secret Wars, which I believe is supposed to have Sharon Carter returning into it. But I think it's also supposed to have stuff to do with the multiverse. So I'm really excited to see those things that don't necessarily have a singular character in mind to focus on. They're not Loki or WandaVision or Falcon and Winter Soldier or Hawkeye or Miss Marvel. Like they're almost more of a concept that can bring multiple characters in. I think those are going to be shows that are really interesting, especially with the direction the MCU has been going now with the character-focused stuff. I think it's great, but I'm interested to see what they do with more of a concept or following more of a comic line than that sort of thing. The Free Rocket Man says, I just landed on your channel looking for the trailer. Greetings from Portugal. Hello there. I am so excited that you're here. Thank you so much for being here. We are eagerly awaiting the trailer right now. Just waiting for it to drop. So just hang out with us. Hold on one second. I am getting some text messages, so I'm going to try to address them. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Hello to Tiago from Brazil. I do not speak Portuguese, but hello. Hello from Brazil. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with what some people... Okay, I'm totally missing the Taskmaster. I remember Taskmaster from the Ultimate Spider-Man series. He was amazing in that. I'm excited to see him. I'm excited to see where he's coming from. What do you think about What If, Hawkeye, and Miss Marvel series? So stoked for these. So stoked for Eternals and No Way Home. I honestly should just do a video talking about what I'm most excited for in the future of the MCU. Because I haven't really been I haven't been on like film side of YouTube for that long. If for those of you who have been following me for a while, you know, this is kind of a new thing for me. And I love the support, but I'm just trying to like catch up. So if you guys would like to see that, drop a like or a comment either in this live chat or the permanent chat, because that also helps this live out. But yeah, Hawkeye is my most anticipated. Eternals, that trailer blew me away. Obviously, No Way Home is Spider-Man. And then I have started because of the Avengers game, and then I bought a Miss Marvel comic. I'm really excited to see her origins and where that franchise goes. Because to me, with the exception of Spider-Man, which after No Way Home, I don't feel like we're going to be seeing too much of him because Tom Holland is going to be taking a little bit of a contract break. Don't worry, I think he's going to return. 100% I think he's going to return. I just think we're going to get a gap in Spider-Man content. So I think the Marvels franchise with Monica Rambeau, Miss Marvel, and Captain Marvel is going to be like the top thing. Brian Girls, I have not heard of Greenhouse Academy. I will, if the trailer is recent, I will do it, but I haven't heard much about it. Okay. Let's see. Flaming Briss is asking if Taskmaster is Rick Mason. That guy is Nat's dad, is what she's saying. I don't know. I cannot answer this question. Gaming Fan says Taskmaster is Mephisto confirmed. Guys, I love the humor that we have in the MCU, like fandom. Absolutely love it though. Okay. Mephisto and multiverse. So Jack and I have talked about this a little bit with the Mephisto. I think he sums it up pretty perfectly. Mephisto is a character that is supposed to symbolize the devil. Flat, blank, the devil. And in a lot of other countries, which Marvel is very keen on getting their markets for, specifically China, they do not necessarily want to involve major plot content that cannot be easily removed. You can have whatever opinion about that you want, but point blank is kind of that the Chinese audience or the Chinese people that accept films and cut certain information out of the films for their audience, they only include so many imported films a year in China. There's only 23, I believe. And usually the top couple are a Fast 9, a Marvel movie, a Star Wars, whatever. So they don't want to make a major plot point something that cannot be shown in that region of the world. So personally, I don't think Mephisto is happening anytime soon. I think all the theories were great at the time. I was definitely, kind of like, what's this? What's this? I think some of the things, I don't know. I just think the theories got out of hand is what I think. But I agree. Yeah, Aiden said China can't have Mephisto in their movies because of legal things. Yeah, it's just the way that their government works and how they cut things out of movies there. And yeah. Hello to Marvel Studio. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. I heard that Taskmaster can't have a skull mask because of China. Yeah. I think this is a pretty common theme that not a lot of people realize, but are starting to with a lot of movies coming out. There's certain stuff that's not going to be included in American movies because of the broad worldwide global reach that they have. They don't want to cut. They don't want to sacrifice that market to then, like, they would rather cut things out of the plot than sacrifice that market. That's just how the way of the movie industry is. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here, guys. I'm desperately trying to catch up. I'm so sorry for all of you that are commenting very recently. Okay, I am so far down. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is horrible. Okay, I apologize if I'm skipping over a lot of these. Flaming Bricks asks, favorite Marvel movie? Avengers Endgame. Honorable mentions, Iron Man 3, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, the original, The Avengers, and obviously I have a soft spot for Thor Ragnarok, and then both the Spider-Man Homecoming and Far From Home. Love. Do you think we'll get a Marvel and DC crossover? I do not. As long as Kevin Feige is alive, this will not happen. That is my bet. Yeah, that is my bet. Let's see. Phase 5, Alex's prediction, and other people are agreeing, is going to focus on mutants more. I think that sounds most likely because by that point, the young Avengers will be old enough, say if this is like 2030 that we're talking, or like second half of the 2020s, that is when they may be old enough to be true Avengers and not young Avengers. I don't know how that's going to be handled, but yeah. Gaming Fan is asking Doctor Doom in Black Panther 2 is what I believe that's the BP2. I don't know. I've not heard this rumor. I feel like Doctor Doom might be a whiles away just because I think he's a villain they'd want to save. Yeah, not sure. Okay. Nicholas, what are you talking about right now? We're talking about everything. I'm trying to get through these comments that I've been horribly ignoring. Not ignoring, but you know, I talk too much, guys. I ramble, and that's not really helping me. Okay. I think Abdul here is going to sum up my thoughts pretty much for Phase 4. This phase is all about multiverse sequence and setting up the Young Avengers. 100% agree. That's what I believe it's doing. Most anticipated Phase 4, Hawkeye. We're just going to stick with that because it's true to my heart. Where is the trailer? Nicholas, we're waiting on the trailer. I have not gotten a notification. I've been refreshing the Marvel Entertainment page. We're hoping for the trailer. Not sure if it's going to be super exciting. This could be a total bust, and I would hate to have then clickbaited all of you. But just know, I did not mean to do that. I truly believe, go to the Instagram of Marvel. They said there was going to be a trailer tonight. So I'm hoping it's not just some promo for the NBA semifinals and finals. Okay. River Who says, greetings from Chile. Hello. I have my boyfriend's family is from Chile, so that is amazing. Hello to you all there. That's so cool that you're watching from Chile. What other Marvel prequels would you like to see? I think we've gotten Captain Marvel and soon Black Widow. Are you saying origin movies, Flaming Bricks? Like origin stories? I think we're going to get to see more. I guess I don't care too much if it's an origin story and a true introduction to the character. Like Shang Chi is going to be a really cool origin story to me. I'm super psyched for that. But I'm interested to see stories that are more like, or TV shows that are more character focused, like the Hawkeye series. I think there's going to be a lot of information about Clinton Barton that I'm so excited because everyone just kind of writes him off as a character, and I get it. He's just a dude with arrows, but that's why I love him. And so I'm excited to see that. I think there's going to be a Kate Bishop, Yelena Belova movie. I can't confirm it now. It could just be another season of Hawkeye and it turns into Hawkeye and the Black Widow, but that is what I think. Okay. Terrell is saying Secret Wars isn't about multiverse, it's about the Skrull, I believe is what he's trying to say, or Skrill. Maybe I'm not thinking this. But I thought that was Secret Invasion, which is a different show than Secret Wars. So not 100% sure what that is. But let's see. Okay. Sorry, catching up. Secret Wars isn't about the multiverse, it's about the Skrulls. I think that's Secret Invasion. I don't want to, you guys might know more than me, but let's see. I thought Secret Wars. Okay, Marvel Secret Wars is a comic series. Okay, no, we want the TV show. Secret Invasion is the TV show about the Skrulls, and it's a sequel to Captain Marvel and Far From Home because that's where all the Skrulls are, and that's where we learn they've all been Skrulls. So that is the one I'm seeing right now. There's Armor Wars, and then there's Secret Invasion, and I don't know if there's a Secret Wars show because I feel like that'd be confusing, but Marvel could do it. Like, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay. Sorry, guys. You guys are amazing for commenting all this. Am I excited for new Space Jam? Really bad confession here. I've never seen the original Space Jam. I watched last year at the beginning of quarantine the Last Dance series and loved it. So because of Michael Jordan, I really want to watch the original Space Jam. Not the biggest LeBron James fan. Again, not really a basketball person. So the Last Dance, it's just like the way that's filmed is so epic that it made me care about basketball. But yes, I will be watching it. I've got the HBO Max subscription. This is probably one I won't see in theaters though. Who's the strongest Avenger, Thor or Wanda? I would say Thor, but I kind of am feeling like Wanda. And I don't want to make that comment because then it's like, oh, it's just because Wanda's the newest and blah, blah, blah. But like, she seems like she can hear into the multiverse, and she like kidnapped a whole town, which I've never seen Thor do. But then Thor, in that sequence when he's like, shows up in Infinity War, like you can't tell me he's not trying. I don't know. Both is both a good answer. Both is what I'm going to go with. To be neutral, both. More Agatha and more Zemo in the future? I think both. Why not? Zemo is the new pop-up when they want him character villain in the MCU, since Loki is probably going to be relegated to TV, is my prediction. And then definitely Agatha. They definitely set that up. The response to that show and Catherine Hahn specifically, they're not going to just waste. Do I think Kang the Conqueror? Jack told me this theory last night. I kind of happen to feel like I do believe it, but I also don't know. They only announced his casting so recently that I just don't know if they would have filmed that in time. But I don't know. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to all of you. I see all of you guys asking when the thing is going to happen. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm waiting for it the same as you guys. Let's see. I'm going to try to catch up, and then we can maybe go over the teaser, or we can watch Suicide Squad. You guys can let me know what trailers we want to watch. Sorry. I'm really trying to catch up here. Never had this many people in a stream. It's super exciting, guys. But yeah, I'm trying to catch up. This is a great question. Do you think MCU's main reason of success is because of the comic relief and listening to fans? Yeah. The fan service in the MCU is brilliant. Okay? I like to be served as a fan. I like to see the things I want happen. When I ship a couple in a TV show, I want them to end up together by the end of the TV show. If I want a certain character to have a really good series arc, and that happens, like Iron Man's arc, Tony's arc throughout the entire MCU, that's what I want. I 100% feel this way. But I genuinely believe it's because they have characters that are partially grounded. Like, to me, Superman, that's a bad example. I won't compare it to the DC, but yeah, I would agree that this is why. Efonse, sorry, I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Hi from Istanbul. When do you know? I don't know when the trailer's going to drop. And thank you. That's so sweet of you to say, but hi to Istanbul. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there's 20 minutes left in the show. There's about 15 now, actually. So soon. Soon. We're getting there. Okay. Okay, everyone's talking about Mephisto. I'm scamming back over that. Totally agree. It's too big of a market in China and Asia to totally exclude those moviegoers. What will happen to Billy and Tommy? I don't know. But Wiccan and Speed, who is their two characters, I don't know which matches up to the boys' names, they are in the Young Avengers. So I fully believe that they will be in a Young Avengers movie in the future. 100%. Plot of What If. Don't think What If is going to be a plot. I think it's going to be like a Black Mirror anthology series where each episode tackles a really tiny story of just what if T'Challa was Star-Lord? What if Peggy Carter got the super soldier serum? Those are the two storylines I know for a fact that are going to be in there. I know there's also going to be zombie Avengers. So yeah. That's what I think. I don't think it's going to be like a through line show. I think each episode is going to be unique, which will be really satisfying to just like get a complete story each week, you know? Oh, Black Widow is Black Widow, not by the way. I was saying that there was a Black Widow trailer with okay. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate it. So we are getting a full trailer. We're going to get it eventually. We're waiting. There's 12 minutes left in the NBA countdown, so I'm sure they're saving it to the end because they want people to watch. Hawkeye. I love Hawkeye. That's what I'm most excited for. Okay. Great question. Would I oppose Michael Bay directing MCU? I'm not personally a fan of Michael Bay, but he does know how to do big action movies. But the thing is, I feel like his action movies are more about action than they are the plot, which is the reason that I watch Marvel movies is for the character development that I just feel like I don't think I would like Michael Bay doing it. That's just me though. Thank you to everyone that's saying be patient. Sorry guys, it's coming on. The trailer should drop before Clippers and Suns game. I don't know what the NA. I'm dumb. I don't know what it stands for. Hopefully in the next 15 minutes. 11 now. They're going to drop it. They have to drop it between the two. But I'm sure it's going to be the end of the program just so that we will all have watched. I have not read House of M. I would love to get my hands on it. I love that idea for the MCU. I just don't know how much of a part Mephisto would play in it. Okay. Sorry, I am catching up to everyone. Okay. Marvel Studio Woe says, I don't actually have the game up, but I am refreshing. I have no post notifications on for Marvel. We're going to find out about it, or you guys are going to find out about it first. That's why I'm trying to drop to the bottom. I also have people texting me if it drops, so I will know, I promise. Will fans get a next Avengers Endgame or Avengers? Yes, I think we're going to start small scale like the Avengers was, and we are going to do Young Avengers. That's my prediction. Hello to everyone that's coming in and saying hi. I so appreciate you guys. Hey, really important. How are you? This is so sweet. I'm great. This is so much fun. I cannot believe there's 93 of you. You guys don't understand. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Chad, totally agree. MCU's main reason for success is consistency and constant actors staying in their roles. Yes, when you have the chance, and I believe this fully, when you have the chance to grow with a character, experience different experiences with them, go in and out of identification with them as a character for any reason, physical appearance, their story, their trauma, anything that's going on with them, I believe that that's what makes the MCU successful. I believe that's what makes television successful. In this age where you can just binge stuff, people want to see the progression of a character over time. I want to see the real Mandarin. I think we're going to see him tonight. I think we're going to see him soon. Okay. Yes, I think they're going to be dropping the trailer at 9 when the program ends, right before the game, just to have everyone paying attention. Yeah. Okay. I think am I almost caught up? I'm probably not even close. Okay. Okay. I just got a report from a source that the trailer's coming soon, that they just did a teaser for premiering the trailer. So I bet they're going to do their last couple minutes of programming, and at like 8:55, it's going to drop. I am just going to catch up. Okay, Marvel Studios said the same thing. A teaser of the trailer just dropped. Okay, you guys are all saying it. Stay tuned. I'm so sorry to skip over all your comments. We'll do Q&A afterwards, I promise, and like react to the trailer, go back over it and stuff. But yeah. We're here, we're all together. I'm so psyched, guys. I'll be honest, I get a little jumpy sometimes on these live streams because I don't want to get like whatchamacallit. I don't want to like miss something, you know? I don't want to be late to the party. I don't want the FOMO. I don't want it. Okay. Do you think Shang-Chi survived the snap? This is a great question. If he did, I'm assuming he would have been in his like teen years. Well, would he? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, guys, let's test really quickly because this is imminent. I'm sure it's imminent. Okay. Hype train, absolutely. We're hype. This is so cool. I think it's gonna be after Endgame. I think that's easiest for them to do. Let's check. You guys let me know. Oh my gosh, that is so loud. Okay. You guys are gonna need to let me know here. We're testing this featurette. Actually, this is maybe not the best one to do. Let's do this. Nope, I don't want to spoil stuff for people. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Can you guys hear this? Yes? Can you hear it? Can you see it? Is it lagging? I'm waiting for the trailer to drop. I feel like there's a lot of excitement in the chat. Maybe it's airing live. Can you guys hear the stream? I can hear it, but sees it. So you cannot see it. No lag, but can hear it. Okay. Okay. So people are having different... Okay, no, cannot hear it. Okay. So sorry. I told you guys this was going to be a little messy while we try to figure this out. Okay. We're going to try... I'm going to go in my little settings here. Okay, the trailer is being shown on ESPN now. So if you want to see it live, go to ESPN. Guys, there's so much excitement. This is so crazy. Okay, okay, what do you guys think we should do? I do not know how to fix the audio. Oh, here. We're just going to switch here. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Sorry. Hold on. I didn't fix the problem. Trailers on Twitter. Okay. Okay, hold on, guys. We're going to try to see. Nope. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on, guys. Ah! It's out. Okay. Okay, it's not on there yet. Okay, hold on. Ah! I'm freaking out. Okay. I'm going to get my camera ready, guys, because I'm going to try to do a dual stream of this. Oh, hold on. I got to turn my lights off. Hold on. Guys, this is wild. Okay. I do not know if you guys are going to be able to... Can you hear this? I think we can make this work. Okay. Sorry. Now I need to turn my notifications off. My boyfriend's texting me to calm down. I'm trying to stay calm. Okay. Let's go over to... Hold on. I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I need to log into Twitter. We're going to go to Twitter. Okay, hold on. Nope, this is not going to work. Okay. Hold on. I'm logging into Twitter, guys. I'm not too quick. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. We're going to have to wait for YouTube because my Twitter is not working. So sorry, guys. Hang in there with me. Is it only... might only be on Twitter, which is annoying. Okay, hold on. Here, we're going to try this. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. We're going to do this together. Okay. Shang Chi. Okay. Here we go. Okay. They just posted it 3 minutes ago. I'm going to try to share screen, window, this. Haha, we got it. Okay. Guys, we got it. Okay. I'm going to do a quick little intro for my thing. Actually, you know what? No, we're just going to twist this. Okay. If I talk to something, it's my camera above because I'm going to try to make a video after this. Okay. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? Oop, pause this. Nope. Can we all see it? Can we all see it? Okay. I think we can. All right. 3, 2, 1. There's the 10 rings. They're a literal weapon. Apologies if the audio is super loud.
You are a product of all who came before you. The legacy of your family. You are your mother. And whether you like it or not, you are also your father.
Can you guys see it when I do it live full screen? Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, you guys can't see it. You guys can't see it. Okay. You know what? I'm so sorry. Hold on. You know what? We'll start it over. Sorry, guys. I told you this was going to be a little bit of a mess. Is it on YouTube now? Okay, it is. We're just going to do it on YouTube. Sorry, we're going to start over. I lost like half of you guys, but for those of you who are here, we're going to do it. I'm so sorry. I am literally so sorry. Let's try this again. You can all see this, right? Beautiful.
If you want them to be yours one day, you have to show me you are strong enough to carry them.
Gotta like it. Gotta give them a like, okay? So sorry. It's gonna be a mess.
You are a product of all who came before you.
Is that the mom from Crazy Rich Asians? I think it might be.
Whether you like it or not, you are also your father.
That's a great line. So his dad is sending his assassins after him. Do we think that's to test him?
Glad I was right.
His dad looks badass. I love that, like, not meadow, that sounds dumb. The hedge and the lighting of the natural stuff. The foliage.
I could never escape his shadow.
Okay, who's the guy with the sword? Guys, tell me.
My son, you can't run from your past.
The way he uses those what the heck is that?
That's what you wanted?
You got this.
Is that Abomination?
Thank you.
Never did I think. Never did I think that we were going to have Abomination back in the MCU from Incredible Hulk. Never did I think Incredible Hulk would become relevant again. Never. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, was that epic or what? My feeling of it was not epic. That was a mess. But this was epic. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn my lights back on and I'm gonna stop my recording for the trailer. That will be going up later. I'll stay on stream 100%. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, let me text my sources, make sure everything there happened. Okay. Sorry, I got like 500 texts when I was trying to do that. Of people telling me I wasn't doing it properly. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So guys, the trailer is out. It is on Twitter, as we've tried and could not manage to watch, and it is on YouTube now. Sorry again for that being a mess. It was a lot, but that trailer was epic. If you're not excited for this movie, I want to know why. Okay, thank you to everyone for letting me know I was dumb. Abomination. Okay, I'm being told different things. I'm being told it's not Abomination, and then some of you guys are saying it is Abomination. I guess we don't have confirmation on it yet. I guess we don't. But you guys all thought that that was Abomination too, okay? And I have been known on this channel, I've been known to make assumptions about what people look like or characters look like and assume that there are other characters that they are not. I did it with Natasha for Lady Loki. And I've said dumb things in the Shang Chi trailer before. But wow. Was that cool? Okay, people are saying it's Fing Fang Foom, which I'm not sure is either. It looks like the dragon. Let me share my screen. So this is the character. So people, I'm wondering if at the end he's fighting Abomination or like a shape-shifted version of Fing Fang Foom. Because that's what the dragon under the water looked like. Like, I mean, that's exactly what he looked like. But could he shapeshift and people think he's Abomination, but he's not? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to catch up with you guys' comments. Okay. Thank you to everyone. Ancient One and Gaming Fan and Mark Merck and everyone. That's Razor Fist. The guy with the red sword is Razor Fist. Who? Let's look him up. This is so much fun. More fun to do this on live stream than it is to... Okay. Nope. Did not... Okay. Hold on. That was dumb. This MCU. No. I should do Marvel Comics. Okay. So this is what he's like in the comics. I mean, they took his mask off, and in here he has blades for hands. Did he have... Yes. Blades for hands. Blades for hands, as we can see right there. So that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Gaming Fan, I repeat your sentiment about this. Excuse me, 100%. Damn, this movie's gonna be nuts. Yes. It's crazy. Okay, now Ancient One is telling me the dragon in the water is one of the alien dragons called Maclelon. Now I think, okay, I will say I did think I saw like a very small image in like Google image search of a Lego set of this. Okay. You know what? You know what we can do? Now that we're screen sharing, I can go back to the actual video. Okay. They have Shang Chi Pops. I actually have one. So this one was at my local Target a little while ago. I think it's awesome. They're here. Can you guys see on the back? These are the other ones. So there's a Katie that's exclusive to Target where she is she's in her normal clothes, but then there's a Katie there. There's Jang Lee, Wenwu, who's the dad, who is the Mandarin. Two Shang-Chi's. Then there is Xiling, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and Razor Fist. So I'm dumb. If I just looked at the back of my Funko Pop, I would have known this information. Okay, I'm getting different info on who it is. So people are saying Fing Fang Foom makes more sense because that's a Shang-Chi specific villain. But then other people are saying could be Abomination, could be the Great Protector. I don't know. I have no idea. Shang-Chi looks like inspiration of Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon. I definitely think this is one of the main sources of inspiration for this film. Okay, I'm going to put my AirPods back in and we can look back over the trailer if you guys would like. Okay, here we go. Also, I'm sorry that I thoroughly freaked out the way I did. I told you guys I get nervous about missing stuff, and you guys were all so patiently waiting for me to figure my ish out so that we could watch this together. Shang-Chi, I love you. Yep, I'm psyched. I am psyched for this. I've watched a couple episodes of Kim's Convenience, which is a show that Simu Liu, who is Shang-Chi, was in, and it was great. And I'm really excited to see more of him. And in fact, probably leading up to Shang-Chi, I'm going to watch a lot more of that show to just get a taste for like his acting style in case there's, I don't know, just get to know him a little bit more as an actor. Cause I like to see the stuff that they're in outside of the MCU, obviously, just as much as when they're in. Okay. Let's go back to, okay. We'll get to some more questions in a little bit, guys, but I want to talk about this trailer for a little bit. Let's see. Okay, we're caught up here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go here. Add to stream. Sorry, guys. Let's take a breath. Okay, we can be calm now. Maybe that's just for me. Okay. I'm going to turn the sound off for this so you guys won't get sound. I have it coming out in my AirPods now. But let's like play through it again. And I'll do the closed captions up again. So there's some of the 10 rings. That's 5, I assume, on each arm. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got those, and they're not just metaphorical stuff, but rather like actual weapons, actual things that are used for weapons, which is interesting. So Wenwu is a character. Sorry, I'm trying to catch myself up as not trying to talk down to you guys. I'm trying to catch myself up. So there's the power of them. It looks like some form of electricity, but also kind of magical at the same time. Like that doesn't look purely, doesn't look purely like scientific. And he can, okay, so he can kind of use those as like a boomerang. And so this is what I'm interested for. So we see him here with the long hair, which is obviously his prime Mandarin days. I'm going to take a sip of water because I'm talking too much. Can you tell how excited I get, guys? So that's in the past, I believe. So I think this movie is going to have a good portion of past and present. But then okay, so then when he's a little boy, though, he's got the short hair. And I know this is dumb if I'm just focusing on his hair, but that's a good tell of the timing of things. So I'm not sure. Does he become the Mandarin? Like, is he just evil and then he becomes like, is this the Mandarin's origin story as much as it is Shang-Chi's? That would be cool. Like a dual origin story, kind of the way Black Panther did with Killmonger and T'Challa. But then, I don't know, is the Mandarin going to be more of a threat in the future? I don't know. There's him all grown up. So that's his mom. Now, okay, I want to look into this Shang-Chi cast. Mom is Michelle Yeoh, who I believe was in Crazy Rich Asians. She plays Henry Golding's character's mother, the one who Constance Wu is trying to get approval from in that film. So I was right. That is beautiful. That shot there. of them looking out over the water. I'm assuming that's his mother. Totally could be someone else. Totally could just be a mentor. I'm also really interested to see if people like Katie and his friends are actually his friends or if they're family. Because if they end up getting powers, like, it makes sense. So there's him training. Ooh, brutal. That's brutal. So him training as a teenager. So I'm almost wondering, for those of you who've seen Cruella, you would know that the first like 20, 30 minutes of that movie are kind of her growing up and kind of not how she becomes Cruella, because that's a whole movie, but the beginning is kind of just like the prehistory that you need to know. So I'll be interested to see how Shang-Chi handles this. Is it going to be over the course of the film, Shang-Chi is having flashbacks and that's when we see his training sequences with his dad? Or is it going to genuinely be 20 minutes of like montage of him growing up, fighting, training, and then like, okay, you get to go live your own life sort of thing? Also, do we know, is this in the comics for those of you who would know? Is it known whether Shang-Chi, like, if there's a reason his dad, the Mandarin, gives him like 10 years to live his life? Is there a reason? Is that like the benevolent side of him as a father versus him as like a supervillain? Or is there like a reason that he has that? That's what I'm interested in. We have these awesome like club fighting scenes where it almost is like, it almost reminds me of like Radioactive, the music video, Imagine Dragons. There we go. So that's him. So I think that's the same outfit he's in the club. So it sounds like he's gonna get attacked by his dad's people. Sorry, this is just me repeating what's happening in the trailer. I don't think that's necessarily interesting, but I'm trying to look for anything that might particularly stand out. So as a young boy, he's obviously knows that his dad's a supervillain. Does he ever fight for him? That's what I'm interested to know. Here we go. So that is his mom, we think, or his trainer. And she has like wind powers, which is crazy cool. The bus stuff we kind of saw in the teaser a lot. This scene, if I had to say there's a scene that I'm most excited for, this looks stunning visual effects. Absolutely freaking stunning. And that's his dad. There's a Mandarin. There's Shang-Chi. I think that's Katie, Awkwafina's character, and I assume those are two of his friends. I'm just so interested. Was that a giant lion? Wait a minute. Was that a giant lion? Or something? What the heck is that? Oh my goodness. I didn't even catch that the first time. See, that's that thing in the club, but I don't think that's the same night that happens. Okay, this is what people are thinking is Fing Fang Foom. This, and I'm wondering if this, now that looks like a pretty freaking big dragon, if you ask me. So I don't know if that's going to be able to shapeshift into the like abomination looking thing at the end, which we'll get to in a second. That looks epic. So I think this is the end of the movie. If I had to guess. My expert opinion. Just kidding. Not an expert opinion. Okay, this. Okay. Abomination. Okay. Let's compare, shall we? Let's compare since we've got the time. So this is what Abomination looks like in The Incredible Hulk. B-Man's world has what I think might be going on. No, that is Abomination from Hulk. It just has evolved more. And Andy said, I need some comic experts in here. Totally agree. Where are my comic experts? Where are you guys? We can have a conversation this time. We don't have to yell at each other. I'm admitting I don't know. So he looks like he's got more gills here around his face. But that's pretty damning of his thing, his like spikes on the back. That is how he looks. Okay, someone is saying this is more what Abomination looks like in the comics. So Marvel Comics. Yep, there you go. I gotta be honest. I think that is what that is. Yeah, that doesn't look really at all similar to Fing Fang Foom, who is, oh, where did it go? Here. Like, that looks totally different. That's a dragon. This other one, Abomination, was what we think it is. Looks like Abomination. That's pretty, come on. I think we're pretty clear here. You guys all said it. It says Abominations in the subtitles, someone says. Well, okay. Last week, Soups, if you guys, any of you know Soups, follow Soups on TikTok, Instagram, anything, he caught that in the Spanish subtitles for Loki last week, that it said Sylvie appears. I don't think the closed captions are going to lie. This is insane. Thank you so much to who pointed that out. Turn on closed captions. It says Abomination in the subtitles. There you go. Okay? This, guys, not a theory anymore. This is crazy. This, to me, as someone who is very, amongst a lot of other people in the MCU, very dismissive of the Incredible Hulk, this is pretty wild. I'm interested to see where this goes, because that's crazy. Okay, and some people are saying they changed his look. They definitely did. He's definitely, but if you look like what other people are saying, he looks a lot like a combo of what he looks like in the movie Incredible Hulk and what he looks like in the comics, with the gills, but he's still got the spike on the back. So I agree with people are saying that he's just more evolved. Okay. Do you guys want to rewatch the trailer? I know I really screwed the pooch on that. Let's rewatch it again, because let's find out. Okay. Some people, Brayden, you're such a weirdo. You should have Brayden Newcomer on your channel, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Brayden, you and Maddie can be on the channel. There. I said it here in my live stream. You guys can be on the channel. We'll do it sometime in the future. We'll do our MCU true fan trivia that we've been threatening for years. This is one of my good friends, Brayden, everyone. Go say hi to Brayden. Go subscribe to his channel. He does really, really great wedding videos. Fantastic videography. He's fantastic. Okay. All right. Let's rewatch this without my horrible technical issues this time, y'all. For those in the chat, we'll just rewatch it one more time, and then we'll get to Q&A. Okay. Could be White Dragon. Some people are telling me it's Great Dragon. I don't know. Did it give closed captions for that? I don't know. We'll see. I'll have the closed captions on this time. Sorry, what am I trying to do? Audio. Default. Let's turn this down a little bit. Okay. We're rewatching the trailer for anyone that missed it because of technical issues, or anyone that's here that wants to watch it again. We're going to rewatch the trailer for Shang-Chi that just dropped now.
Throughout my life, the Ten Rings gave our family power.
I want to know the history between the mom and the dad, too. Wenwu and the mom. Jean Ling, I think. No, maybe that's not her name. Jing Nan is his mom, I think.
The legacy of your family. You are your mother. And whether you like it or not, you are also your father.
That is so good. That's such a good line. Sorry, people are saying to move my mic. Here we go.
I told my men they would.
Can we hear that a little bit better?
If they tried. Glad I was right. He was just a criminal who murders people.
I like the mob aspect of this.
I thought I could change my name. Start a new life. But I could never escape his shadow. Millennium Palace. Is this what you wanted?
You got this.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. I'm going to stop my screen share now because I don't think we're going to watch the trailer again. For anyone who joins the stream from this point forward, guys, I'm not going to be rewatching the trailer because we've done it. I think we've beat the dead horse at this point. We beat it to death. Hold on. Let me send a quick few messages. Okay. People are pointing out to me, both in the chat and in my text messages, that is Wong fighting. Wong from Doctor Strange fighting Abomination. That is pretty freaking crazy. That is pretty crazy. I love the integration, though, because I think the best thing that we can be doing for the future of the MCU is bringing it, like establishing new characters with their connection to old characters, because that's the best way to make them well known or have us instantly connect with them. Okay. Sorry. That was also Wong from Doctor Strange. A lot of people are saying it. I didn't catch on that quickly, guys. That's okay, though. Okay, hold on. Okay, I literally I literally just said we weren't going to watch it again. Let me just pull it back up. Sorry, one last time, just so we can see that. Thank you to all of you. Marvel Studio Woe is one of my moderators. Major thank you to you for helping me realize my technical issues or helping people in the chat and all that kind of stuff. Where is it? Here. Okay. Okay. That's Wong. That's crazy. I literally did not even notice that. That is his, the thing that they do. That was horrible. There you go. There's Wong, guys. Sorcerer versus Monster. There you go. Sorcerer versus Monster. That's wild. Guys, I'm so psyched for this. Oh my gosh. It's been so long. Yes. Incredible Hulk came out, and let's fact check it. This is why I love doing this. Not that I love doing my reaction videos. Don't get me wrong. Those are fantastic. Incredible Hulk came out in 2008. Incredible Hulk came out before Iron Man came out. I think. Oops. I think it did. Yeah, Iron Man came out in okay, it came out the same year. They came out the same year. It has been so long. MCU Fight Club. Sounds amazing. 100% it does. 100% it does. 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. I'm getting a lot of text messages. Thank you again to all of you who have been here this whole stream. What do you guys want to talk about? What from the trailer you want to talk about? I'll just scroll through some of your comments. I won't go too far up. They updated Abomination to make him more comic book accurate. Absolutely. I definitely think that's so cool. Imagine Doctor Strange is there cheering. I love the idea now, and I would love to see it in Loki of Doctor Strange just being yeah, I'm here to pick up the time stones and return them to blah blah blah. I'll just return them. So the idea of him Benedict Cumberbatch just showing up somewhere and just being whatever, that's hilarious. Yeah, that would be great. It will be a cameo. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really short, long scene, very similar, I bet, to Rhodey in Falcon Winter Soldier. Okay. Okay, people are saying Tony is Hulk. That's funny. Iron Man first. Yes, Iron Man came out first, and then Incredible Hulk shortly followed it. Here's a question for you guys: Edward Norton Hulk or Mark Ruffalo? I'm pretty hard on the Mark Ruffalo side. I think he's a fantastic Bruce Banner and Hulk. Edward Norton just doesn't really feel like he doesn't really feel like Bruce Banner to me. He just like he could be another MCU character, but okay, some people are talking about, I think this is like a side chat that I totally missed, probably when I was screwing things up with the trailer, but a lot of people are talking about T'Challa potentially being recast. I think it's been said by Ryan Coogler himself and the heads of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige included, that they're not going to recast him. That is what I have heard, and that is what I probably feel is going to be. I've heard that Shuri might become the Black Panther. I've heard that maybe Killmonger didn't die. I think that's a little bit of a stretch, in my opinion, although I would love to see Michael B. Jordan return in that role, but they kind of ended that movie with like agree to disagree, and then Killmonger died, so I don't feel like he could become that. Mark Ruffalo looks so nerdy in glasses, just like Bruce Banner. 100% agree. He's got that shy, reserved, guy on the run feel that Bruce Banner should have to me. Okay, Mark Ruffalo over Edward Norton. Edward just doesn't feel like a scientist. Yeah, I don't buy that Edward Norton is a scientist, but that's funny that he's now coming up in the Fight Club scene because Edward Norton's in Fight Club, and then he was Hulk and blah blah blah. That's so cool. That is cool. Yeah, everyone's saying Mark. There is so much in this trailer. There really is. There is so much in this trailer. Easter eggs. Can't wait. Yeah, I cannot wait to see, to fully see this film in all of its glory and get to really dissect it. I'm so psyched for this. I have a lot of research to do, guys. Obviously. Apparently, Tim Roth plays Abomination and will reprise his role in Shang-Chi and She-Hulk. I keep forgetting about She-Hulk. I totally keep forgetting. Does anyone know if She-Hulk's going to potentially play into the Defenders? Because I know She-Hulk is a lawyer, and I'm pretty sure Jessica Jones / Daredevil. Yeah, I think I've never seen either of those shows. Now I can't wait for She-Hulk. Yeah, this is what Marvel does so well. You know how we were talking earlier about why it's successful? It manages to pull things from the past, remake them relevant, remake you care about the characters, and then tie it into new properties to then give those that same sense of nostalgia. When will it be released? I believe you're talking about She-Hulk. I don't know. I don't know if there's a specific release date. I do know that they started filming in Georgia recently. She-Hulk premiere date. 2022 is what's Google's saying. That's what a lot of the articles are saying at some point in 2022. But I believe they filmed it this spring. And Secret Invasion too. Yeah. They know what fan service is. Exactly. Marvel knows exactly what we want to see before we even know what we want to see. And they do it so well. So well. Does Shang-Chi have contact with Multiverse of Madness? I don't know. And other people are saying Moon Knight in 2022 as well. Yeah. She-Hulk, Moon Knight, and a couple of those other shows are what I anticipate to be the shows of 2022. They're being cast and filmed pretty currently, pretty recently. Shang-Chi will be released September 17th. Let me double check they haven't changed anything on us. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings will be released September 3rd, not 9th. I'm thinking September 3rd, 2021. Shang-Chi will be released September 3rd, 2021. 1990. What am I trying to say? I'm psyched for it. Marvel What If's going to be a hit. I agree. I think people are going to like to see a little bit of... See, that's, again, if they're not going to do total fan service in every area of the MCU, they're going to do a show where they can do it with, like, no anticipation of... or no impact on the rest of the universe. Now, where's No Way Home? This is my question. Now, we're 6 months, a little bit over 6 months out. I think when we do get a trailer, guys, I don't want us to get too excited because I have a feeling, could be wrong. I'm not an expert. I don't have sources. This is totally personal opinion. I kind of feel like it's not going to be too much information. I think they're going to try to hold us out for a long time. If I had to give my guess of when we're going to get the trailer, I haven't heard anything. I don't think they're going to announce it. To me, the best bet is Black Widow comes out July 9th. To me, to drive people to theaters, it makes sense for them to release it with Black Widow in front of Black Widow or the Monday following Black Widow's opening weekend. I don't know if they would dare put the trailer in theaters and say you can only go see it in theaters, especially since the world is still recovering from a pandemic. I don't know that Marvel will do that, but I have a feeling that come, what is that, end of next week that Black Widow airs? Or no, 2 weeks from now is Black Widow. To me, that seems like appropriate timing for the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. If I had to bet, if I was a betting woman, that is what I would get. Secret Invasion is kind of a mystery to me. It was a big event in the comics, and I feel like it deserves its own movie instead of a Disney Plus show. But again, Disney Plus shows are basically movies. Yeah, I think maybe it will be better in a series. I know Emilia Clarke's going to be in it, which is freaking sick. That Daenerys Targaryen and the two Stark brothers are in the Eternals, but Daenerys Targaryen is going to be in Secret Invasion. I think it's a mystery. The only reason I would say I think the TV show makes sense, one, it's way more comic book nerdy and way deeper MCU than a lot of the other properties are. They can make you like someone you've never heard of, like Shang Chi, and make him super popular as an individual, but the concept works better, I think, as a TV show. But we've kind of been hinting at the Skrull invasion for a couple movies now. Captain Marvel, Spider-Man Far From Home, No Way Home, Far From Home, Far From Home, and the end credits scene of WandaVision. So we've seen it. Marvel Studios says, I'm so excited for the upcoming Marvel slate. So am I. As am I. I am so excited. Okay. Some people are saying agreeing with me, Black Widow. Some people are saying not. The only thing I don't trust about these insiders is for literally 2 months now. No, a month. I won't be dramatic. A month. People have been claiming that they know when the No Way Home trailer is. Okay. No Way Home trailer will be 2 weeks after Black Widow airs because Sony doesn't want to take the hype for Black Widow and Loki. Yeah. So this is where you get into the nitty-gritty of the slate, right? Loki is going to be going until, bringing up my calendar here. Oops. Bringing up my calendar. Loki is going to be 4, 5, 6 until the 14th. The last episode of Loki will air the Wednesday after Black Widow comes out in theaters or on Disney Plus, wherever you're watching it. Black Widow comes out the 9th. Loki ends the 14th of July. Would they hold the Spider-Man trailer till August to declutter the slate a little bit or allow for things that people aren't anticipating so heavily, i.e. Hawkeye trailer and Miss Marvel? And I say that because we're supposed to be getting both of those this fall. We're also supposed to be, What If is supposed to be releasing in August, and I bet they'll probably do some more promo for that. So I think they might want to deconflict a little bit, but I don't know. Okay. They just dropped a new trailer today. Loki episode 3 came out yesterday. Are you talking about a new Loki trailer? Let's see. Marvel is they're just constantly, see, and this is what makes me think, no, maybe we will get a Spider-Man trailer sooner rather than later because Marvel doesn't care to stack things. Like I say, oh, maybe they'll deconflict. Nope, then they stack stuff on top of each other. Okay, so I don't see a new Loki trailer. I see a featurette about Sylvie, which has new clips we talked about kind of at the beginning. Who is my suggestion to play Moon Knight? I believe Oscar Isaac is playing him. So, am I wrong there? I thought Oscar Isaac was Moon Knight. Or no, Ethan Hawke. No, it's both of them. It's both of them, right? It's a featurette on Sylvie. Okay, thank you for clarifying there. Okay. Peter Parker's in the chat, everyone. Hey, what's up, Peter? What's up, boy? I don't know how I feel about Miss Marvel. For sure is my least hypest Disney Plus series, but Marvel could still surprise me. This could be their way of explaining Inhumans or something. Yeah, I think the Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, Marvel's franchise in the future is going to carry a lot of the MCU. So I think that's going to be Ethan Hawke is playing the villain. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah. I'm excited for Miss Marvel just because It's a brand new addition that's kind of a recent fan favorite in the MCU or in the Marvel comics. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, unless we have any more theories or things we want to address, I think the trailer was epic. I love talking to you guys. We're at about an hour and 30-minute mark, and I'm going to try to go edit the horrible reaction I filmed into something to have a little shareable clip. So if you're new here, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I don't do lives super regularly, but I'm trying to do them more because it's summer and we're all just hanging out and there's a lot of content coming out and we got to talk about stuff, you know? It's so nice to have a community online. You guys are freaking incredible. If you'd like to subscribe, please feel free to. I would love to have you guys in future videos, talk to you more, do more live streams in the future, but I'm going to cut off now. Thank you guys so much for coming, and I don't know what else to say. I'm genuinely so blown away that there's so many of you guys here tonight. And oh, let me do my last minute Shang-Chi review. I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you to my people behind the scenes who are texting me, helping me like figure this out. Overall, I am super psyched for Shang-Chi. The only reason I'm not more excited, okay, well, you know what? I admit, if you were here for the whole stream, at the beginning I said I'm more excited for Black Widow. I might be more excited for Shang-Chi now, just because it looks like it's going to be amazing. I am super excited to see where Abomination fits in. I really am excited to learn about the character, and I love that at the core, this is like a family drama sort of situation, and I think that is just so like ground level. Like if you can flatten the MCU down, it is these people like extraordinary people or ordinary people dealing with extraordinary circumstances. And so this is a family drama, right? Who you're going to be more like, your mom or your dad. You don't have a good relationship with your dad. Just want to live your life, but you have responsibility to take care of. And then grand scale, because his dad is a crime lord of potentially magical proportions, and there's all of this kind of power struggle going on. You have like, I don't know. I am seriously blown away by this trailer. I'm so excited for this movie. I can't wait to talk to you guys more about it. I'll be doing a review in September when the movie comes out. And we can talk about it on future live streams if you guys want. If we get any more confirmation on if that was Fing Fang Foom or where Abomination has been for the last 10 years. Yeah, I'm really excited for this movie. Thank you guys again so much for being here. There's 41 of you right now from my timer that I can see, but there's been blow my mind numbers of you here tonight. I so appreciate it. If you like this stream, if you liked my content, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I love getting to talk to you guys, and I do at the bare minimum 2 videos a week, but it's become more of that. It's just sometimes kind of sporadic. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss stuff. My live streams can sometimes be 10 minutes planned, not super pre-planned, you know, so with being a little bit sporadic, you might want to have that bell on. But yeah, not going to ramble anymore. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a great night, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.